Cultural competence that's an interesting, I guess, idea more so in nursing.
I've never heard of cultural competency or competence.
Boy, you're asking a loaded question.
Everybody in the health profession should be culturally competent.
I went to a 4-year bachelor school, and there was a lessons on cultural competency, and what that really was just teaching people that there are differences, to be aware of those differences.
So first and foremost, cultural competency means being open-minded to those differences, and then hopefully having some background and understanding that those differences exist, and per the culture that you're dealing with, having that knowledge.
Rather than just all in your mind, understanding that there are differences and something needs to be done about it, but what is there to do about it? They didn't really talk a whole lot about that.
What I was taught in school is supposed to be reflective of being able to understand different cultures and their different needs. But as I've gone through nursing, I think it's a lot more than just understanding the culture needs and being competent in understanding what cultures do certain things.
But if I were to just think about what those words meant, I would think that it has something to do with being culturally conscious and sensitive to the issues that the population of people you're dealing with bring.
The way I look at cultural competency, and it's a personal sort of approach, is to take all patients and treat them with the same respect that I would want to be treated, and afford them the same dignity. And that, I think, crosses all geographic boundaries, all race boundaries, all religious boundaries, and it comes back to that, I guess, the golden rule.
The thing that you try to focus most on in cultural competency is providing the basic needs for each individual, and not just see them as a culture, but providing the healthcare as to that individual in the manner and the need that they feel is best suited for them to, for their complete and overall wellness.
Hay varias personas que realmente, yo me he encontrado con varias que no saben nada de lo que es el inglés y sufren mucho en los hospitales.
Y lo primero que caí fue con la pierna derecha y me duele muchísimo, ya no puedo ni trabajar.
I'm sorry, sir, my Spanish is really bad. Do you speak any English? No? Okay. I don't really understand you. Can you say that again? Okay, down here? Okay, when did it start? Today?
Ya tiene un tiempecillo que yo me sentí muy mal. Entonces, cuando fui a la clínica, no me entendieron. Entonces, pues me dijeron que fuera a sacar nueva cita. Y no fui, dije, ¿qué caso tiene que saque nueva cita si me va a suceder lo mismo? No me van a entender y nada más voy a venir a perder mi tiempo. Y ya no regresé más.
How are you doing today?
Es que me duele la pierna mucho.
My name's Kathy. I'm going to be your nurse.
Es muy importante los intérpretes porque uno lo necesita cuando uno no, porque uno puede decir me duele algo, pero a veces uno no tiene el concepto realmente adecuado al decir cuáles son los síntomas en realidad que tiene ese dolor. Entonces realmente uno sí necesita un intérprete.
Yes, but I'd like to also see if you have anything going on up here as well, okay? Can you tell me how much it hurts? 10 being the most pain you've ever felt, and 1's just a little bit of pain. So little pain or big pain, a lot of pain.
I don't know if he's getting more frustrated or if he's in more pain.
Right.
Yo creo que posiblemente si ellos estuvieran un poco más cerca de nuestras culturas, sería para nosotros más fácil y para ellos también.
I've worked with interpreters, mostly family members, a daughter or a son that speaks English as well as the person's primary language, and translating through them. But still, there's room for discrepancy because perhaps they don't understand all the medical terminology.
First of all, I think having materials in their home language is very important. Then they understand that even though you may not speak the language, you are there to help them and address their concerns.
And I think that's the biggest thing as far as cultural competency. You have to be a big patient advocate, making sure that, you know, if there's an interpreter needed, that if you don't have everybody there on the same page so that message can be communicated all at one time to the individual, and not only the individual who you're caring for, but the person helping to make the decisions, it makes things go a lot smoother when everybody's on the same page.
But when you see a place like Puentes, people are treated with dignity, their issues are addressed, they're listened to, and their problems and needs are attended to, I think that that's a great learning environment. And you teach the next generation through doing.
Estaba trabajando, me caí y me duele toda esta pierna.
I know you speak only Spanish, but we're going to have an interpreter come in. Interpreter. Okay? Escala de dolor, finger, uno finger.
Hola, me llamo Rachel, voy a ser la intérprete hoy.
Hola.
Hola, voy a interpretar todo lo que usted dice tal como lo dice, y si usted no entiende algo, favor de avisarme.
Hi, I'm Dr. Cole.
Hola, me llamo Dr. Cole.
So, could you tell me a little bit about what's been going on?
Entonces, ¿puede contarme más de qué le pasó?
To your heart?
Voy a escuchar a su corazón.
Pain when I press?
¿Tiene el olor cuando aprieto aquí?
No.
Y tiene una tarjeta con más recursos de la comunidad que le puede ayudar cuando sale del hospital.
Muchas gracias, gracias por ayudarme.
De nada, un placer.
Ahora sí lo entendí todo, muchas gracias por ayudarme.
Gracias, que le vaya muy bien.
Gracias.
I gave Mr. Fernandez a card with more community resources that he can use when he leaves the hospital.
Okay, that's good. I actually got the form for emergency medical assistance, but I'm not sure if he's actually qualified for this.
Oh, well, even if he doesn't have documentation, he's eligible for emergency medical assistance.
Oh, okay, good. So I just need you to sign this, and then you can give it back to me, and I notified social work, and I also notified physical therapy for follow-up.
Great, I'll take care of this.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
10 veces. 1, 2,